Hola! We're here in the wonderful nature of Portugal, and we're going to talk about our experiences with the Equinox Medicine Gathering. We had a sweat lodge, ecstatic dance, plant medicine, and what else did we have? There was a bunch of workshops that we attended, and it was a really beautiful experience, and it opened up a lot in us, and we'd like to share that with you in this video. Yes. So would you like to go first?
Yeah, so I tried the SWEATLODGE first time in my life here, and also the plant medicine. So it was very, very intense experience. I didn't really know what to expect. Maybe we should tell what is the SWEATLODGE. So people.
Yeah, so a sweat lodge is a construction of wood branches that makes like a dome shape, and then it's covered in blankets, and it's used in North American tribe ceremonies, and it's a way to connect with the ancestors, with the Mother Earth and Grandfather Sky, and just connect with the people you're doing it as well, and make offerings and find callings, things like that. I've built a few before, and I've partaken in some, but not a full-on ceremonial one with the shaman and stuff like that. So it was also my first time with that, and it was quite a crazy experience. We didn't do any cacao before, did we? No, we didn't. Yeah, so we just started. We had a little ceremony with the fire where they heated the rocks in the fire, and then we got undressed and did a little intention setting, and put in an offering of tobacco to pray for good sweat.
Yeah, it was really beautiful. So the SWEATLODGE is like a mother's womb, and we coming there and sitting on the pure earth with these heated rocks, and we feel this fire coming from inside of us and out, and experiencing really beautiful things. And you have to go in a specific way into the SWEATLODGE, so you need to crawl on your knees, you need to honor before you enter, just by putting your head on the floor. And first goes women's, to keep more like feminine energy together, and then enters men's afterwards, and you kind of have this cross line that one side is women's, one side is men's. And of course, maybe different SWEATLODGE have different rules, and different traditions have different rules, but this is the one we tried here. And yeah, then when everyone is inside, they cover you completely, so you sit in completely darkness, and you can see just only like the rocks, the colors from the rocks. And then they start singing ancient songs and putting more water on the stones, and we get more and more heat. And then you sweat a lot, you sing a lot, you're trying to follow the music, because it helps not to focus on the hotness, because it's really hot, and we're trying to surrender to into that feeling. You're trying to relax into it instead of just like freaking out. I need to leave, I cannot do this, you know. And we did 6 rounds, I think.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was like 2 hours sitting in the sweat lodge and singing and sweating with no going out or anything. So it's a really intense experience, because with sauna you can just go out and, you know, take a dip, come back. But here they open a door to bring more stones, and then again after 15-20 minutes they open the door, they bring more stones, so each level gets more hot and hot. Like for me, after 4th round, I was like completely like fading on the floor, and I wanted to leave, but something inside of me said that I'm gonna be okay, I'm not gonna die, because you have this feeling that you might gonna die, but you will not. You know, it's very scary because it's super hot and you feel very dizzy and everything. Yeah, so it's like a lot of surrendering to those fears.
Yeah, it was very intense with the heat, and also very opening of all of your pores. I really like the way it works because it's a very clean heat and steam, because there's no fire inside the lodge itself. It's just you pour water on heated rocks, so there's no smoke or ashes or anything from a fire. It's very pure and clean, and it really heals and revitalizes your organs and your skin especially. I remember putting my head down on the dirt and trying to get a bit of relief that way, because it got really hot near the end there. And yeah, I'm happy we stayed until the end, both of us. I was so happy Emma did, to experience the full thing. And once it was over, we all went into the river right next to the lodge and took a dip, and it was like 11 at night, so it was pitch black. And I remember we were like trying to walk and trying to find this entrance to the river. Miguel's like, it's over this way, come here. And we're like walking. It felt like it took 10 minutes to get to it. And then we go in. It was so dark, and I wasn't wearing my glasses, so I was like blind. And we went in the water. It was so good, so refreshing to go in and cool off and, you know, take all that sweat and wash it away, all of those emotions. And then we came back and hung out by the fire for a little bit, had some soup. And then Emma and I, we called it a night. And because it's a very exhausting process as well.
It's like purifying yourself.
It purifies
so
all
you
your organs.
A lot of energy from your body, and it's really good. Just go and rest after, have a good sleep. You feel so revitalized, but also very exhausted because of the process of sweating out all of the traumas, the emotions, the feelings you have. Your body just goes into this state of overdrive, and it can be very intense, but it's so rewarding and so good to go through that process. And then the next day you wake up and you feel like a newborn baby, really, right? With all of that stuff just sweat away, basically. And it's just really beautiful because everyone was singing, and you know, the shaman drums with the shamanic drum, and then sings Asian songs, and then everyone starts singing, and someone can share the song if they feel like, and it's this community, this family, it was like so beautiful connected with everyone so deeply because we all experience the same thing, and yeah, it's just really magical, you know. It's intense, of course, but yeah, this feeling, like, I really, really recommend to try and get your own experience, and don't be afraid of it. You're not alone there, and you have your brothers and sisters sitting next to you, so you're gonna be okay.
Yes.
Yeah.